Welcome to the first match of the finals tournament!
Hello, I'm Savannah Cassie. Today we're going to be reacting to My Hero Academia. Let's get on to the reaction.
You can also win by getting the other person to cry, Uncle!
I love that All Might is super worried about Midoriya, that he as well is also stalking Midoriya.
Want your future to hold? You can't worry about what other people think.
Yeah, sure, whatever the hell you are trying to say to Midoriya. Honestly, I just kind of blanked out and I was like, oh wait, I'm supposed to be reacting to this.
That monkey was going on about his pride earlier.
Yeah, the football is prideful and also a dumbass and also should definitely shut the fuck up.
Don't you talk about Ojiro that way, you hear me?
Well, if you weren't fucking before Midoriya, you're definitely fucking now, because I have no idea how you're gonna get out of this one.
That's it. I win.
I love that line. He's like, you fell for my trap. I win.
City moving! It should start out with a bang!
I love that everyone's shocked at what's going on, but to be fair, no one else knows about Shinso's quirk, so yeah, they are probably shocked.
It's begun, and Izuku Midoriya is completely...
Well, better luck next year, Midoriya.
But it's possible Shinso's crazy powerful! Who could have imagined this turn of events?
I love pressing my commentary on all the things. It's like so nice to hear because most of the time when you see like battle anime, like no one really commentaries or just like people speaking like, oh, I'm gonna be you, no, I'm gonna be you, and that's usually like boring. So Mike doing this is actually quite fun.
Why the entrance exam isn't rational.
Huh? Why is that?
Since we're on to...
Azawa, when the hell did you get these papers? Who allowed you to leave and get these papers? Are you allowed to even have these papers on you?
His quirk is incredibly strong, but that entrance test consisted of fighting...
Yeah, the thing is very unfair, especially when it's robots and half of these people don't have combatant quirks.
Shinso never stood a chance at passing. So...
Okay, I know I'm supposed to be paying attention to the anime, but what the fuck is with the creepy music? This happens every time someone gets brainwashed, they hear the creepy music? Like, what the hell?
What? Midoriya's a...
I love that this anime turns straight out horror for no reason. Like, what the fuck? I'm surprised if Midoriya, like, breaks out his brainwashing and Shinso finally, like, tells him to stop, if he hears this creepy sound for the rest of his life.
What is this power?
It's brainwashing. Wait a second. Couldn't brainwashing steal, one for all quirk?
When an opponent answers his question, it flips a switch in their minds, forcing them to do whatever he says.
Are you sure it's a question? I'm pretty sure he didn't ask a question when he was trying to brainwash the person. I think it's just when he says anything at all.
But without powers, Midoriya would almost certainly win.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying at the beginning of this anime. Shinso has no physical strength. Hey, Azawa, maybe you can take him under your wing and, I don't know, train him to fight. Or get someone to train him to fight.
What's happening?
Again, I love all this. The creepy noise, the weird, like, imagery, like, the way they change art style, kind of. Like, is it just, like, the way they wanted to portray Shinso's, like, quirk? Or is this what actually happens when Shinso makes people go underneath his quirk?
Can I beat something like that?
Yes, by not giving him a chance to use it.
Sure you can, if you keep your mouth shut, but knowing you like to talk a lot. So, unfortunately, you are definitely gonna fail at this unless you get snap out of it somehow.
Person. And it was like I woke up.
Oh, so contact, like, if they, like, hit something or if someone hits them, they can break out spells. So, maybe Midoriya could activate one fall if he's able to?
Beat this guy for you and me, alright?
Hey, coward, how about you go beat up Shinso yourself? What are those? Is this part of Shinso's quirk or is this Midoriya's quirk? Also, why the hell are they staring at them?
His fingers. He broke them in order to stop Shinso.
Yo, I love that Midoriya was able to break out of trance by breaking his own fingers. By the way, how did Azawa see that all the way up from his stand? He was like, Midoriya broke his fingers. I just can sense it. Well, Shinso is completely, utterly fucked. I don't know how he's gonna be able to defeat Midoriya unless he, like, I don't know, injures his fingers more.
Or... did they save me? Is that even possible?
But why would the vessel save him? Unless, like, the quark can be stolen. Because we know it can be given to people, but we don't know if it can actually be stolen. So is that why the vessel saved him?
Figure it out? No. He's known. That monk.
I love that Shinso's finally clocked in that someone's told Midoriya about his secret. Also, Shinso, you definitely gonna need a plan now.
Come on, say something.
I love that Shinso's so desperate for Midoriya to respond again. He's like, this is the only way I can win, because guess what? I have no combat skills.
But someone as blessed as you wouldn't understand that.
I get it.
I love Midoriya, instead of responding, he just responds in his head, because he definitely knows if he responds out loud, then he is actually doomed.
Say something, damn it!
I love that Midoriya is just able to push Shinso along to the end goal.
You've gotta be kidding me!
Oh, that was what I was talking about. Hurting his injured hand. Just keep doing that and maybe you will win. Eventually, I don't think you have the chance of winning, but what the hell? Try again.
No! I refuse to let this be the end!
Damn, Midoriya, you didn't also have to break his spine. Oh god, this guy definitely is gonna need the recovery bar on hand. Oh, cool, a flashback. I'm guessing this is Shinso's flashback, because that is definitely not Midoriya's middle school.
Imagine all the cool stuff you could do controlling people. Yeah, you could.
Hey Shinso, please do not become friends with these people. These people give off bad vibes. Please ignore these people for the rest of your life.
Never know it was you. Just promise you won't.
Yeah, these three are laying on thick about what this boy can get up to. Don't listen to them.
Of course, I'd probably think anyone with my power would use it for evil too.
But brainwashing isn't evil. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people with brainwashing quirks or like hypnos quirks or something like that.
Perfect power for a villain to have. I'm used to people looking at me like I'm the...
Oh, this is sad. This is disappointing. And I love, like, there's also so many reactions. Like, some people are so hyped that he has brainwashing, but other people are like, no thanks. We'd rather not deal with that.
Combat training. It's not just that he's learning from his experiences.
I love that everyone's realizing that he's actually taking his lessons from the classroom to a heart to, like, other things in his life.
You could never understand. It'll be so easy for you to...
I love that Midoriya feels bad about Shinso. Oh, I hope. Now Shinso doesn't get into class 1A. No. This means we have to deal with Mineta. Unless Mineta get a lower score than him. Please tell me Mineta got a lower score than him.
You can't help the things your heart longs for.
Yeah, Deku definitely knows what that feeling feels like. By the way, hope these two become friends.
Dude who was in first place earlier. Listen to them.
I love his classmates cheering him up. At least we know that he actually has friends.
They stuck him in general studies. Ugh, those idiots.
Well, there are a ton of applicants each year.
Oh, looks like he does have eyes on him. Yeah, he definitely gonna need some combat experience. Well, he does have hope for like next year, so maybe we will see him again.
Even if it didn't work out this time, I'm not giving up. I'll get onto the hero track.
I love Shinso's attitude. He's like, I'm not giving up. I'm gonna keep trying next year and in the year after that until I get into the hero course. You go, buddy.
He got me again.
Wait a second. I thought he had to verbally respond. I didn't know like months and groans cause as a verbal response. Golly, this kid is powerful.
If you're not on guard, someone's going to defeat you. So be...
I love that he's still declaring war. He's like, I will keep trying. And I love this kid. I like that he's not giving up. Because unfortunately, like Izuku, like he just completely gave up. He didn't try until he ran into All Might.
I won't.
I love that Shinzo is just completely utterly messing with Midoriya. I love this dynamic.
That match with Shinso, I couldn't smile through it like you would.
Hey, Recovery Girl, are you actually going to heal him? Isn't that your actual job?
Have you been putting too much pressure on him again?
Oh! It was necessary and...
I love Okabe's goal overprotectiveness of Midoriya. She's like, how dare you, All Might?
One of the figures had eyes just like yours, All Might.
So I'm guessing all these figures are the people who used to have one for all. By the way, why are they all like kind of ghost-like? Or is it because they're like kind of like all connected or they had the power before?
Okay, I'm a ghost.
You'd have answers!
I love All Might. It's like, what the fuck? I'm a ghost? What do you mean I'm a ghost?
Actually, I saw something like that too, in my younger days.
Oh, so he has seen it. Maybe he thought like Midoriya wouldn't see that, or maybe like not see him.
You're getting closer to making one for all your own power.
It is? How is seeing ghost people mean that Zuko's got more control over One For All, or having One For All finally his own?
Trace of the user's spirit that's left behind in One for All when it's passed on.
You think it is? You should know that it is. Jesus, did no one actually mentor this kid?
Be interfering with you or your progress in the future, I'm sure. In other words,
Are you sure about that? I have a feeling they are definitely gonna feel multiple times.
to overcome Shinso's power, even if it was only long enough for you to
No, I'm pretty sure it was the ghost people that made him use his power, not passion.
There too.
That's a good thing.
Is it?
What do you want?
He's probably here to scold or yell at you. That's what he wants, or to tell you to finally use your fire side.
If you had simply used the power in your left side, you would have had an overwhelming...
I love that Todoroki is 100% not listening to what his father is saying. Good job.
Time to stop this childish rebellion of yours. You have a duty to surpass...
Hey, maybe he wouldn't be on this path of childhood rebellion if you want an A+ father.
You're my greatest masterpiece.
Well, that's... I don't know what to say about that. That's so messed up. He doesn't even see Todoroki as a person. He just sees him as a masterpiece. That's like fucked up.
Using only Mom's quirk. I won't give you the pleasure of seeing me use yours.
Yeah, you go do that. Just be careful of hypothermia, because I don't know if you have to get hypothermia, but just be watchful.
He's got skills, but at the expense of some really creepy looking out.
Oh, Todoroki's so gonna murder this boy. Please decline this fighting. Todoroki's gonna murder you.
The hero course based on recommendations. It's Shoto Todoroki.
Yeah, this match is gonna be so fast.
But man, I don't feel like losing either.
Or maybe not. Maybe the binding guy will actually win. Maybe Todoroki is too much in shock.
Is that an earthquake?
What the heck is going on?
Well, RIP to the tape guy. It was nice knowing you. Holy shit, he froze half of the stand. Oh my god. So many people probably died because of this.
Tell the truth, Thero. Can you move at all?
Are you kidding? Obviously.
I love that at midnight was expecting him to lie like, can you move? No, I cannot move. I'm frozen in place. Please get me out of here.
Well, nice try.
Nice try!
I love these two trying to encourage the tape guy, saying like he did a good job.
I was angry is all.
What's nice is to know that Todoroki's not gonna leave this poor boy in a ball of snow. Now, before we start the next episode reaction, I must quickly remind you, hey, if you like my videos, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn your notifications so you know the next time I post, and please leave a goddamn comment. Let's get on to the next episode.
The assassin from Class 1B, Ibaru Shiosaki from the hero course, versus the boy with the electric...
Does this girl have some sort of vine powers? I feel like she definitely has some sort of vine powers based on her hair.
Please pardon the interruption. I'm not sure.
Oh wait, they're allowed to interrupt President Mike? I didn't know that was allowed.
Liver salvation to others. It is my humble quest to spread true.
I love this chick. She is so much, but unfortunately, I just kind of enjoy her.
I thought everyone in Class 1B was a jerk.
Hey, just because some Class B rubbed you guys the wrong way doesn't mean everyone in Class B is a complete a-hole.
Look at those big, beautiful eyes. And it looks like she might be strong, too.
Hey, electricity guy, don't get distracted by the vine girl.
Out after this, I'd be happy to treat you to a bite. And comfort.
Why was the vine girl's reaction so adorable? I love this character. Hopefully we see more of this character. I like really vibe with her. Oh, so her hair is the quirk. That's very interesting. I thought it was just kind of aesthetic or like hinting to what her powers were. Oh, he used way too much electric shock. Dude, you really gotta control that. You can't blast all of that in one output.
Unity I was given today.
Wow, this girl takes the Bible way too literally. Can't wait for a lot of people to be mad when I mention that comment.
I wonder if his real quirk is the ability to tell the future. Hey, wasn't...
Oh, this guy's come back to harass the class. Dude, what are you doing here? Stop bullying class 1A.
Sorry about him.
Is this girl's quirk paralyzation or something?
The perfect sidekick for you?
Oh, this girl would be great for comedy awards. Like, I could definitely see her partnering up with him.
Yours out, but he's still gonna put up a fight.
Midnight does not look appeased. She's just like, what the fuck is going on?
I've seen Kaminari in action.
Ochako looks so determined, but also super worried. Especially knowing that she has to go up against Bakugo.
The entrance exam and those vines. I wonder if she studied Kamui Wood.
I love that everyone's still completely shocked when Midoriya does that. They're just like, oh my god, I completely forgot that he can fucking do this. What the hell?
Here's what I've got on your zero gravity.
I love Ochako. She's like, what the fuck, invasion of privacy? Have you ever heard of it, Deku?
Where the heck did he get all that weird gear from?
Hero course student.
Well, I have a bad feeling about this. Ida, maybe don't listen to the support girl.
I didn't know that was the rule. Aoyama got to wear his belt, so I thought it was fine.
Oh no, not the guy getting yelled at for not following the rules. Not the stickler guy who loves following rules getting yelled at.
The proper forms.
I apologize, ma'am.
Wait a second, couldn't any class, as long as they write down the proper report, have support gear during the sports festival? Maybe not like class A or B, unless it's part of the quirk, but I think anyone else could definitely bring support gear, can't they?
Wear this gear!
Such youthful vigor!
Oh god, Ida, what the hell did you do to Midnight? Great, look at what you turned her into.
Everyone's in agreement, then it's okay. Right?
I love that Yamada and Zawa is like, this is okay, right? As long as one's okay with this, right? Like, they're not even sure about it.
Seemed like something Hatsumi would do. Unless...
Even Midoriya knows that something's not right. Ida's gonna have the time of his life.
Then you love how fast that gear makes you, huh, Ida?
This chick's hack into the speakers? How the hell did she hack into the speakers? Or did she just steal a mic?
Lighter than usual? That's to be expected. I designed those light parts.
Oh, so this is how she's gonna get people to recognize her work. Also, this is a brilliant plan for her.
I can so easily evade you with my hydraulic attack.
I love this chick. She's like, I'm using my gear to my own advantage, and I'm gonna make you trip and make my whole statement so people can come to me. She's so much.
She can see up to 5 kilometers away!
Well, that's an interesting quirk. Also, that would be a good quirk for Spy Network or something.
This is weird.
She's turning the festival into one big commercial.
I love that Zawa and Yamada just want to crazy like, ugh, we did not sign up for this. This is gonna drag on forever.
You can keep the user from falling unless they actually want to.
I love that she's just using Ida as her prize puppet. Honestly, Ida's gonna be so mad at her in the future.
Both feet. They're perfect for evasive maneuvers or just keeping things alive.
How much gear does this chick honor? How much gear did she actually make for the sports festival?
That was fun, but
10 minutes? It took you 10 minutes to announce all your gear? You did not need 10 minutes for all your gear, girl. Lee, you just need some of it, the ones that are important to you. I love that she just completely walked out. She didn't even try to fight Ida.
Hey!
sorry about that. I needed to...
You know what? Fair. Ida has every right to be pissed at this chick.
He's so driven, straightforward. straightforward about her goals. And from what I can tell, she'll pretty much do whatever.
Oh, Ochako looks so worried. She is like, holy shit, my turn's about to come up. I am so going to die.
Eating those words, mademoiselle.
Come on, Mina, you can do it. Don't short.
Oh wait, this will be easy because in like PE class he said he couldn't do his laser beam for long unless it gives him a stomach ache, unless the girl didn't listen to what he said.
Fight like you're in one of those video games where everyone's clothes get beaten off! You perverts.
I mean, that's one way to encourage your classmate, but also what the hell, Miranda?
Between Aoyama and Ashido, let's see, considering what their powers are, Aoyama will probably...
I love that everyone's just asking Deku what he thinks about who's gonna win, but to be fair, he's the smartest one here.
Again! We were on the same team for combat training.
I mean, she could slide around this arena until the guy has to like take a break between his blast. Because honestly, it probably takes him a while to power out the blast to begin with.
But there's a big difference. I remember something you...
By the way, for these battle simulations, unless they're interesting, I'm gonna have practically nothing to say unless they're interesting or find something cool to actually say. So it's just gonna be rambling on about nonsense.
Being for more than a second can sometimes hurt my tummy.
Oh, she remembered what he said during the training exercise. That's a good listener.
No, not my precious spells!
Holy shit, Gully, are you trying to murder this guy? This poor guy definitely gonna need a medic. On scene, right away.
We're not here to watch TV!
Offense and defense in one! But
Says the guy who's also watching TV. You guys watched an entire beat down, and you guys haven't even moved on. Either do your job or, like let her watch TV, then come back, and then you can watch the TV or something, or switch off. I don't care.
Nami versus the great creator! She was admitted because of recommendations, and I think we can all see why!
Oh, Dark Shadow versus Momo. Maybe Dark Shadow? Unless Momo can make something really fast. But I don't know what exactly she could make to defeat Dark Shadow. Maybe Light Source, but I don't think she knows about that. But she was on Todoroki's team, so maybe she figured it out.
Then if I have enough time to make some kind of weapon...
Oh wow, she is completely screwed. She was definitely caught a Gully. Maybe you shouldn't monologue that long.
Now it's my turn to attack.
Oh, I have a feeling he's just gonna push her out of the ring. She is definitely off guard today. There's no chance in hell she's actually going to win. Ooh, that's definitely got her hurt. Yeah, she's definitely lost this round. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you're unprepared, Momo. Better luck next time.
I lost. I didn't even...
Oh, poor Momo. She is so devastated. She was like, but I worked hard for this. I didn't think I would actually fail.
Then it works! One of them's a passionate, manly fighter.
Well, this test is definitely going to be a draw, unless one of them is actually powerful than the other.
Whoa, what's with that face? Ugh.
My face?
Oh, she is so nervous. Wait until the nerves are actually in view. She's like, I'm going to die, I'm going to die.
And it's looking like Kirishima's fight's going to drag on for quite a while.
Of course, these two fights are going to drag on for a while. Probably for a long while, until they, pass out from exhaustion.
Funny, I heard...
You know what? These two should be in the same agency. They should definitely work together, because they kind of have the same quirk, and I could definitely see these two actually working together.
Hey, I don't think Bakugo would use the full power of his explosions on a girl, right?
Yeah, he would.
I love everyone's like, oh, Bakugo won't go that hard because Ochako's a girl and Deku's over here like, you fucking idiots. This is Bakugo we're talking about. He tried to murder me in our first exams.
Maybe I can repay you a little bit with this.
Oh, she's gonna give her the notebook. Honestly, these are probably the best notes. Ochako, definitely read Bakugo's notebook. Or at least read your side of the notebook.
Keep seeing that over and over again. During the cavalry battle.
Oh, she's realized she has to do this on herself. Because she's like, oh, I've been relying on you too heavily. I have to do something that makes me feel proud of, myself.
Means we're all rivals. Even you and me, Deku. So...
I love Ochako. She was like, I need to stand up for myself and make you a rival. I can't, like, let you deal with all my problems. I need to figure them out all by myself. Jesus, these two are still fighting? Please knock each other out, please. And it's a draw. Guess what? I predicted it.
Eighth and final battle in the first round of matches.
And it looks like in the next episode, we're going to see these two fight. I have no clue how Chako's going to win, because all she can do is kind of float herself. Unless she makes Bakugo explode the ground, because he's definitely arrogant and definitely wouldn't notice that. And if you like these two reactions, hey, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications so you know the next time I post. Please leave a goddamn comment and have a goddamn good day.